You want a rant from the beast? You're going to get a rant from the beast.
Didn't have a mic on the whole time. Alright, I may be ahead of myself on off chance you see this, Nintendo. Feel free to use any of these ideas. I will not sue you, it is not a problem. Okay, Smash something or whatever on the Switch 2 is definitely happening. For the sake of this video, I'm going to be talking about a reboot game, not a Smash Ultimate Deluxe. If you have any doubts on this happening, this is the Nintendo that made the $500 Switch 2 outsell the Switch 1's first year. Yeah, do y'all remember how magical the early Switch days felt? Oh man. The Wii U era was like being in the fucking trenches. In the trenches while you're like enjoying the greatest steak of your life. There's like fucking bombs dropping on you the whole time. Sometimes, you know, the gunpowder just gonna add to the steak seasoning, you know? Bombs? Now surely I won't get any comments about there not being another game. So, why make a Smash 6 reboot game? Bro, Ultimate was great, you know, and people still play Melee too. But is there really a need for a Smash 6? Do we really need a reboot? Do we really need to just redo the whole thing? Can we not just get the Ultimate Deluxe with like extra DLC added? I can't say I wouldn't love that. But man, we already know what these Melee Brawl and Ultimate flavors are like. But hear me out. Just hear me out, bro. If I got some fucking great beef, man, fucking amazing burger, like that's awesome. That's still not the steak it could potentially have become. Maybe we've had some amazing Smash brisket, maybe we've had some amazing Smash burgers, but have we had Smash steak yet, though? Because we've reached nothing but Smash brisket and burgers for nearly a decade now. That's what I'm asking here. What is Smash steak? Why is Smash steak? I swear to God, I've done a steak bit in another video before, but you know, other news, fork found in kitchen. Oh, I'm hungry right now, bro. Is there really a need for a whole rebooted Smash game? How can we, or Nintendo, just go about justifying a rebooted game when Ultimate was already just Ultimate? Let's explore that idea. Trophies. Alright, bro, so Spirit Battles were fun when they weren't a bunch of literally who's with random ass shit. Where are the trophies, bro? Come on, where are they, man? Our first way to justify a reboot Smash game is making trophies fun again. It's a huge part of the identity we're crafting here. You know, I'm gonna go so far as to call this like hypothetical Smash game Smash Bros. Trophy Fight. I know modeling isn't easy, especially when it's for a million forgettable things that no one like actually looks at, but that's why you make them unforgettable. I'm sure we'd be fine without random trophies, you know? I love you, Coin Launcher, but you can stay in Brawl. So can Trophy Rush. Make them feel like trophies. Like every achievement, and there's a lot of them, rewards a trophy. Songs would have like different methods, kind of like picking up CD items or playing the story. You could do the ultimate thing with all the characters being connected or whatever that was, you know? And, you know, same with stages, man. Just as long as characters, stages, and even songs, you know, the things we want to play the game with unlock fast. The worst feeling ever as a gamer is burning yourself out in the game just to unlock something so you can really get started playing the game. But then, you know, you finally playing the game and you're like, oh, I'm burnt out, brother. You know, hell, the trophies could be cool, dude. Maybe we could, like, watch them go from, like, a static metal texture, you know, depending on the achievement difficulty you beat so far. And the statue like bursts alive into a pose when you look at it through the menu. So like, you get a bronze Mario statue and it'd be like this. And then when you look at it in the menu, it just goes okay, or whatever. And then as you like beat All-Star mode or Multi-Man, you know, whatever, it goes from bronze, silver, gold. Just an idea, man. So like one big goal players could have is upgrading every character trophy they have from bronze to gold or whatever as they collect achievements, you know? And that menu could have all the fun flavor text we miss and yearn for again. Like I remember I learned so much about series I would never play just from reading the trophies. And like Nowadays, sure, you can just watch YouTube shorts and lore videos about games you'll never touch, but back when I was a kid, damn it, we had Smash Bros. Trophies for that. You see, like, I just think it'd be so cool, so fucking cool if we got a new Smash Bros. With such a robust trophy system that people actually have races with their friends to get the trophy milestones or like fully complete it. The latter should objectively take like forever for any sane person. Dude, this, with the ultimate style freedom of classic mode variety, you know how like everyone has a different path with different bosses? Bro, yes. I think we've all forgotten how much fun it can be, dude, to just lose yourself in menu after menu and challenge after challenge in good old-fashioned single-player Smash Bros, man. I remember when I was like 10, when I was reading through the Brawl instruction manual after my designated video game hours were spent up, and I would just find all these things that I'm like, oh, I'm gonna check that out tomorrow. Whoa, what's the vault? That sounds cool. Distinct canon event memory, dude. Alright, so modes. I'm talking more about it later. The boss battles not being an ultimate just genuinely pissed me off, bro. Sephiroth got it, I guess. Like, that was disappointing. I love that mode, dude. Boss battles was a huge blast, alone, with friends. Challenges got crazy. Like, boss battles in like a really well-defined system, because I mean, I love Brawl, but it's not because of Brawl gameplay. Let's be honest. Like Smash Run, dude, that was the shit. Me and the boys would play it outside school every morning back in high school. I mean, I know we ain't the only ones. I know this is something people all did. It was a lot of fun. And you could like take those assets and use them in a story mode. So like, for gameplay and mechanics, I'm not really a sweat. I'm a jolly video game enjoyer. You know, I smile and I sleephog at trailers because I have the silly autism, okay? So now we talk the actual gameplay. I think grabbing airborne characters should go crazy. Like if you hit somebody with a grab before they fall, it should fuck them up. It'd be like visually pleasing and fun and cool timing. It would just be fun, man. So we're gonna get a little character specific now. I'm not wasting time describing who stays and who's cut, you know, in this video. Subscribe, you'll see that someday. Yeah, really, I'm under 1K, dude. Even a handful of subs from this video will make me obligated to make some more Smash stuff. We ain't getting that licensing hell roster ever again. Maybe we are, Sakurai just be doing things. So my idea is huge Nintendo adjacent enough icons will stay base roster. But we get the iconic playstyles as DLC. The best example of that would be Inklings as like base roster. You know, I don't really know anyone who mains Inkling, but it'd be weird if he was just not in there, you know? And my goat Incineroar is DLC. Much as I love the big cat, he's definitely appreciated more for gameplay than his inclusion. You know, at least general consensus. If you're like me and you understand he's the coolest fucking Pokemon ever, well, that's a different story. I digress. Of course, you know, I hope the DLC is fucking huge, and I hope we get 3 times more passes than Ultimate had, but it just kinda makes sense that DLC characters are the kind of shit people who buy DLC would care about. I'm not one to talk about business decisions in these videos, but this idea just kinda seemed too realistic and plausible and people-pleasing. I got some ideas involving Incineroar specifically. Yeah, no, that's an example of who should be cut and put in DLC, but no, not him. He's too important. Sorry. The ones who stay, we need changes. I don't play every character, I don't play every series they come from, especially. Fuck Fire Emblem. I'm just gonna spit ideas, and you're gonna help me out in the comments. Just wipe that Cheeto dust off before you disrespect that keyboard. I see you. Sonic. This man's entire kit is boring as fuck. They looked at the box art of one game before designing this moveset in a work meeting and said, yeah, there it is. That's John Hedgehog. Good job, team. It's so bad, I can't even pick where to begin, bro. It doesn't feel like Sonic at all. It doesn't express his personality, aside from the taunts, but that's below bare minimum. He doesn't feel like a speedy, witty character. He feels like some bullshit-ass flies. He feels like 8 scouts in your spawn in 2-4. He feels like the embodiment of He's not even good. Why are all his specials just the same cannonball bullshit, and all his standard attacks just like, I'm hitting you. See, it's fighting game, so I have to hit you. I'm hitting you. It's just basically hitting you. I'll say this. His run speed shouldn't start out so fucking fast. And also give him that knee brawler like feign kick. That's perfect for him. Wonderful example of a move that isn't like spam fast, but it shows his speed, you know? See, and honestly, Smash is a 2D game, so make classic Sonic and Echo Fighter. And make way more Sonic characters where that came from. Subscribe right now. I swear my character video will be one of a kind. It will go crazy. See, that's a perfect example of what I mean. There's plenty of characters from Brawl and earlier entries that don't feel like the true character. As much as I love Brawl. Keep saying that. One tiny note. I think Incineroar and a few others should get designated air grabs. And I don't mean grabbing while they're in the air. I mean, while the character is in the air, they grab the other character and they get like a special crazy grab. It'd be a lot of fun. Like, I'm not even playing. Superman from Multiverses is easily a top 5, honestly top 1 to 3 most fun fighting game character ever for me. Despite the game's flaws, and he enlightened me on the art of a sick fucking air grab. Bro just throws his enemies like a football, like he's playing catch with his son Batman.
You did great, Batman. Don't be so hard on yourself.
So this is the most major thing I can think of. I'm sorry, Zach, but fuck a Jigglypuff, man. You know what? Like, we gotta keep the original 12, but you know what? Sleepy ass Pokemon is way more iconic and suited for this sumo version of a fighting game. Snorlax. And Jigglypuff is so small that it'd be like an accessory. You just put him on his shoulder. I don't want to write a whole moveset unless you guys want a video for that. But I'm basically seeing it like Hugo from Street Fighter, but in Smash Bros. With sleepy moves. Like, Jigglypuff ratatouilleing Snorlax with Yawn and Sleep Talk would be badass. For simplicity's sake, Jigglypuff is super glued on his ass. I also don't think they should jump. Like, he should be at least twice Bowser's weight. And you know his like Pokeball jump he has right now where he goes like Snorlax, Lax. You know, that's their up B and that's their only recovery. No jumps. You know, just like DDD's big gay jump, and it's balanced by the fact that he's twice the weight of Bowser. I know Multiverses couldn't balance Iron Giant, but Sakurai is built different. This would go crazy, okay? So please don't burn me alive in the comments. Let me cook my steak, man. Alright, much tamer idea. Leader of the bunch. Give my Banana King a barrel throw down special. I don't want to be a zoner. Actually, this projectile serving more like a big slow defense against zoners would go crazy. Or just do Delzathan moveset ideas, that video. I'll link it, including like the ground throwing thing. It's peak video, bro. DK fans, go check it out. His Ubby is fun, but not related to his history at all. Edit. He does it in Bonanza. Like, while I was writing the script, I found out he does that in Bonanza. He does like the little, you know, crowd killing thing. But like, put him in a barrel cannon. Do it anyway, just put him in a barrel cannon. Don't let it fall like Diddy's stupid jetpack box of shit, but, you know, if you like his old moveset though, those hitboxes or similar would be great for a Funky Kong Echo Fighter surfboard. Spinning board instead of spinning arms, surfboard smash instead of head smash, perfect. On that jungly note, add a new assist type, Animal Buddy crates, in the same fashion that we already have Pokeballs and Assist Trophy. Animal Buddies from Donkey Kong are incredibly likable, and like the casual audience would feel the same way about Clapper the Seal as they do for like the cute Nintendog stage. I promise you. I swear to fucking God, I will bring a gun to Japan if you don't add Ellie the Elephant. I think Villager should have a headbutting clinch, you know? Kind of like when you hit the speed bag in New Horizons and he just goes like, you know. The skins currently on Villager fucking suck. KK Slider, Blathers, Sahara, Katrina, these should be the reskins, dude. You know, like Almar has, where it's like actually a different character. But I feel like there's like some weird line between that and Echo Fighter that should be crossed. Like, why not just count them as echoes or something of their own accord instead of like this thing that doesn't get acknowledged but technically adds to the crossover and characters added? I don't know, they really ignore that. I don't know why. You could even like give them the tiniest little change. Like, I don't know, KK Slider has like 1% more dash attack damage. Nothing they can't do with the moveset, bro. It's free will, bro. You can just do things. Rossetti would be a great character, though. And you know what? Another skin that would be good is a fully customizable skin. That should be a menu that affects multiple characters. Yeah, one thing we should have is a lot more customization in that game. Maybe like cool player banners like other modern games have done lately, but I'm really wanting more important shit. Not Tekken levels, but like blank slate pro tags like Animal Crossing Villager or Pokemon Trainer should have some. Actually, the most important customization in Pokemon has always been party members. So what if we had a custom Pokemon Trainer full stop? You get bro his own menu in the vault or whatever, and he's got like outfits from the past games, yeah, whatever, but also Echo Pokemon. Surely Squirtle's replaceable. Like, at least you can't tell me Piplup and Totodile can't do the same shit. Alright, you can't tell me they can't do that shit. Fuck, you could even give Cyndaquil a similar moveset with enough ass pulls, and I would be more than fine with that. It's not like elemental damage has been a thing in the last, like, what, 3 games or so? But why just Echoes, dude? Fuck it. Pokemon Trainer of Lucario, Pichu, and Greninja? Why not, dude? Like, imagine catching a whole team in adventure mode like Red collected his starters. Maybe Snorlax and Jigglypuff should be their own character. Same with Mewtwo. Honestly, weirdly enough, Incineroar kind of enters the fight just as a guy. Not just a guy, the greatest guy. His own man, you know, he's the bad guy. I just realized he doesn't have a Mega yet. Fix that first. Just, come on, Pokemon, Mega Incineroar before Smash. I want his final Smash to be peak. But there's more than Animal Crossing in Pokemon. I'll probably make a new characters video.
You want it? It's yours, my friend, as long as you
Comment right now if you want that. Because I have ideas that you've never seen. Even if you're like me, you just kind of binge these kind of videos. I do that. The spoilers for that video if I make it, and a story mode video. I can see us getting a Monster Hunter Pro tag, you know, as much as that game kind of just low-key makes me sad. But more in my lane, Vault Boy and Dovahkiin. These would absolutely stretch the custom character aspect, but seriously, if Tekken can do that with every single character, I'm sure a Switch game can handle a cartoony Nord with like a chosen weapon that affects the moveset barely. Like, yeah, dude, I want custom moves back. We did not see the full potential of that idea, bro. I'm totally okay with getting an uneven amount of custom moves at the start, at the cost of balance and quality. Equally okay with unbalanced moves that add to the flavor and character history on display. Like, remember, dude, Smash Bros was never designed to be a sweat game. It was built off of the who would wins and the y'all remember wins that we just talk about in gaming. That'd be the most easy shadow drop updates that could ever we just like freak out on a random Tuesday. Like, goddamn, dude, give me Thunder Punch on Incineroar. I will cry. You can tell me I'm coping, but you can't tell me this wouldn't be exciting, and mix Smash 6 up, okay? Like, just because it didn't work once when they were a little more stingy with balancing patches doesn't mean it can't work. It would more than justify the game's existence. They just gotta give it more time in the oven and some real attention. So, story. In addition to trophies being back, they could be a huge, giant plot point in the sequel to Subspace Emissary. I don't know why they called it that. Or whatever spiritual successor it gets. I like that better, you know, seeing as the roster has fucking doubled since. If this does well and the character roster video does too, I'll talk more about story. For now though, an idea I have is that to make it more feasible, Echo Fighters won't actually be in the plot. They'll be unlocked for replaying levels with their base character. And yeah, trophies being a huge part, even more so than they kind of were in Brawl, would be fucking awesome. And bosses, dude, there'd be so many bosses. Y'all better share this video, because I need to talk about that in a dedicated story mode video. But I need to know if you like these Smash videos, alright? So, give it the attention. Yeah, they go so well with the new boss battle mode, which I really am pissed that Ultimate never added. And the new way Ultimate did classic mode endings. I don't know, put those story mode stages in the stage select. Why not? The environments are pretty in Brawl, even when not particularly flashy or striking. Like, I like the jungle. I just want to be there. There's no reason not to. None. Even fucking Multiverses did it. See, with this focus on trophies, enemies, and stage assets that could be reused in Smash Run for quick multiplayer, and bosses that would just make their own mode easily, bro, story mode justifies its own existence pretty easily here. You can straight up milk gameplay features from it, and I don't mean that in a bad way at all, dude. The tree bears the fruit, which the bird eats and disperses. Everything in harmony working together. Aside from the roster factor, this would make Smash Bros. 6 the real ultimate. Maybe the story themes could be like about the consequences of objectifying and dehumanizing others, you know, turning them into an object. That's the first thing come to my mind. This will be fun. Stay tuned. So that's it, y'all. I appreciate any of you guys who watch this long. I know it's not my usual game to talk about, but don't get used to anything and don't get expectations. I'm going to be covering all kinds of shit here. The script took a long time because I really give myself a high standard. Like, I hope you guys liked it. Please support me in the little easy ways this website lets you. You know, like it. I'm sure you didn't dislike it if you made it this far. And subscribe to get more of this energy. I got a Twitch. Follow it. I stream pretty frequently and it's blast. Plenty of highlights in this little varied channel to give you an idea of what you're in for over there. It's a great time. No, you say what you will about me. There ain't nobody like me. And let me know your thoughts, dude. I really want to discuss these ideas with other gamers. My group chats are tired of this shit, okay? I want to talk with you guys about video games in my comments. Come on with it. You'll have a good one, dude. Hit some weights tonight for me, will ya?